This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan's. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
Well, are you happy now? I played the intro to that. I'm sorry, that game is fucking stupid. It's the same as every other fucking generic combat game ever. There's nothing special about it whatsoever. What the fuck? That was so fucking boring. I rather would go to sleep for an hour than play that. But what the fuck, man? Seriously. Like, all day we were having a chill time. We were having a good time playing random games. And you made me play that shit. It's like so fucking boring. Like, it's exactly what I thought it was. Literally, it's a fucking generic combat. Do some little parry, do a little dodge here. It's boring as fuck. It's exactly as I expected it to be. Like, not even a small differentiation. It's exactly what I knew it was all along. And I swear to you, I haven't played it. I haven't watched anyone play it. It's exactly the game that I knew it was. Okay. You know, Stellar Blade, listen, I committed. I told you guys, if we hit 100 goals, we're going to play it. I'm not impressed with it at all. I think that game is incredibly generic and boring. There's nothing to it whatsoever. It looks like a button masher with a couple dodge mechanics. You know, I'm sure there's a skill tree that unlocks other skills, but to me, it's like, seriously, it feels like a Soulsborne with, oh, it's a button masher. Again, it's Soulsborne combined with like a Devil May Cry or a Nier Automata. It feels the same. It doesn't look good to me at all. You know, I'm playing it. I'm like, I'm trying to have fun with it. You notice I was in character as Santa and I'm having fun. And then as soon as I have to like focus on the game and see what it is, I'm so fucking bored. It literally killed my vibe. Like, here I am in a festive vibe. I'm playing Santa. It's fun, right? And then I'm like, oh, I have to learn the game mechanics. Oh, God, that's what it is. Mash light, do heavy, do a dodge, do a special thing. Oh, so fucking bored. You know, which is exactly what I told you all year. I literally said all of 2024, the game has nothing to it at all. It's simple. It's not very exciting. You know, it's not going to be anything special. And but it's so good. It's game of the year. Game of the fucking year. If you fucking are, you know, into that shit when you like the visuals and shit, which is exactly what the game developer said. I can't believe he literally outright said, I'm making the main character based off of a Korean supermodel so that people will play the game. He literally said that. Did he not? So, I mean, I just don't get it. It's so fucking boring. I don't get it. I just don't understand why you guys wanted me to play that all year. I'm lost. It's a boring fucking game. The first boss, everyone's like, he's going to die. He's going to die. Beat it easily. There's nothing to it. That's going to be the whole game. You understand that, right? That's the whole game, except you'll have to learn some mechanics throughout the game. It's not a big deal, right? I would much rather play all the Dark Souls games on PC with mods and fun upgrades and things like that. I would much rather play the new upcoming Elden Ring game. Again, I keep saying this and people don't listen to me, okay? If you're going to play the games from the originators. Play the games that are the best. You don't have to play every single knockoff. And that game is 100%, it's a Devil May Cry plus FromSoft knockoff. That's all it's fusing two different franchises together. Why do people play it? Because of the visuals, the protagonist, the way that they design the characters. That's it. Sorry. That's what I said, and I played it, and I'm sticking to it. It's just not good, okay? Yes, I liked Lives of P because Lives of P was Bloodborne 2, which is what everyone wanted. Everyone wanted Bloodborne, but with more weapons, with new enemies. And that's exactly what Lives of P is. It's Bloodborne 2. I didn't ask for Devil May Cry to be combined with some of the mechanics of FromSoft games. I don't care for that. I don't need a mishmash. I want a sequel to Bloodborne. I would love Bloodborne 2 right now if they released it. I would go crazy and play it. I don't need Devil May Cry and FromSoft to be fused together in terms of kind of a weird baby like Vegeta and Goku touching fingers and becoming. I don't need that. Sorry. You know, I mean, maybe you do. I don't. I want original new games or continuations from the originators of the franchise. You know, you want to know what's better than that? I'll tell you what's better than that. Another Crab's Treasure.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
Another Crab's Treasure, which has original concepts like shells and cute ways to imagine that it's FromSoft but under the sea with underwater creatures and shit. That had some original stuff to it. That game is literally Nier Automata, Devil May Cry, and FromSoft crammed together with no heart. That's exactly what that game is. I would play Another Crab's Treasure another 2-3 times in a row before I play Stellar Blade.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Sorry. I'm just being honest. Okay? Now, if you like it, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, that's my thoughts about it. I've played it now for an hour, and I had zero enjoyment. It was pretty boring. You know, like I said, I was hamming it up as Santa, having fun being Santa the character. And then as soon as I had to focus on the game, I was so bored, I was losing track. I couldn't even concentrate on being Santa anymore because the game is so fucking boring. So next time, for next year, pick a better game, and I'll be Santa, and I'll ham it up for a while, and it'll be enjoyable because it'll be a better game than that fucking boredom because you want to see Phil play a game with a sexualized character. You're wasting my time, okay? Okay, anyway, outside of that, I had a great time today. I really did. So I got a couple shout-outs here. We have Tiak who said, I had fun, but mainly from your commentary, you have a lot of people upset at you. I don't give a fuck. Maybe stop fanboying over bad or at least mid games. I'm not saying it's a bad game. That's totally a mid game. That's not game of the year. In any way, shape, or form, you have to stop fucking being such simps over dumb shit. Stop it. Just fucking, you know, wake the fuck up. That game is not anywhere near game of the year contender in any way, shape, or form. Why do you think it fucking didn't? No one even cared when it came to Game Awards and shit. Who named it game of the year? It's ridiculous. Spawn Killer with a $2 super chat. Crazy how you had to use skill tree to dodge. Well, yeah, right. Of course, it was forced. So here's a skill tree. You can pick your skills. Oh, by the way, you can't pick your skills. You're forced to use dodge. Well, then why even show me this? Just give me dodge to start and say, here's your skill tree. Pick your first skill. Instead of faking me out and making me feel like I have an illusion of choice when I don't have a choice. Again, tons of tropes, tons of reused things. Nothing original. Boring. Fucking boring. It's the game looks like it's copying Nier Automata in the plot. And it looks like it's copying gameplay mechanics of other games in the gameplay. It's nothing, zero originality at all. Oh, but look at the jiggly physics. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, no, I'm 42 years old. You can't fool me anymore. I'm so glad I didn't buy it, really. You said, Turtle Siffer says it didn't seem boring. It looked like an anime. It didn't seem boring because you weren't playing it. I played the game already. I've played it in many different forms. It's just not good, okay? But anyway, no, Aaron, I'm not offended by the game. Okay. Why you think I'm offended is ridiculous. It's the same reason why I didn't want to play the game when it came out. It came out in April, and everyone said, play it, and I saw gameplay of it, and I'm like, I'm not impressed. It looks like they copied Nier when it comes to the plot. It looks like they copied, you know, the combo system of Devil May Cry or any kind of a, you know, what do you call it, hack and slash game, and then it has some FromSoft mechanics with time dodges or parries or whatever. It looks basic. And, well, what's the appeal of the game? Oh, the main character's a supermodel, and you go on social media, and everyone's talking about the butt physics and shit. It's like, what? Like, why are we talking about this in a game? Is it good? What's the plot of the game? Literally, no one can tell you the plot of this game. No one even knows what it is. No one has any fucking clue. Because the plot is non-existent. No one cares. Everyone just mashes the buttons and then stares at the visuals. That's the game. So I'm not offended by the game. I just didn't want to play it. I told you outright when it came out, I don't want to play it. I don't see the point. And everyone all year, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Why? And no one can give me a valid reason. It's the end of the year. Game of the Year awards. Everyone's like, you got to play it. You got to play it. It's going to be so good. People are going to vote it in. You watch. It's going to be Game of the Year. Didn't get nominated. Even in the fucking Player's Choice, it didn't even make it past the first round. No one cares about this game. It's a small group of hyper-focused fans who think this game is something special. It's not. Really. It's not. Exactly. I played worse. I've played better. I don't want to waste time on it. I don't see the point. I told you guys I would do it as a goal because there's no way I knew I was going to want to play it by myself. And I will. Still, if you guys want it as hit 100, play the game, we'll do it. But now I've played it for an hour. What did you think I was going to do? Play it and be like blown away? What exactly am I going to be blown away about in that game? Tell me one thing that I should be blown away by. What haven't I seen? You want to know what's good? The visuals. The visuals are, nice frame rate, flashy effects. I don't care. The graphics don't impress me anymore. I've got graphics on my PC. I don't care. Give me a good game, right? So, I don't know, man. Like I said, if you want to leave it as the goal, if we hit 100 and I play it, I'll still do it. I told you I would. But it seems a lot of people are like, oh, just change the goal now. All right, so let's figure it out then. Let's figure out what you guys really want for a stretch goal for when we hit 100. Because right now, I'll tell you, that would be me forcing myself to play through it and probably not having a good time. I've been drinking all day, right? I've been drinking all day, and I beat the first boss on the first try, no issue. Just hack, / dodge. Hack, / dodge, special attack. Hack, / that's the whole game. How many games are like that? A zillion. A fucking zillion. It's going to be the same game over and over, so...
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube.